Somebody's got a headache and I can already feel it. Hi, Elizabeth. Who's got the headache? Hi, Morgan. Hi, Randy. Hi, Daily Dose of Jen. I'm wonderful. How are you? How's the dating life? I gotta share this real quick. Elizabeth has neck tension. Okay, because I could feel it like before you even got here. I was like, oh, somebody's got a headache. What's going on? I'm just sharing real quick. I hope you do too. Boop, 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 boop. I spent a good portion of the morning setting up my second website for my new healing sessions that I'm offering in Rapid. And I was doing it on my phone. But for some reason, it didn't transfer to the website from the phone app thing. So I have to go on my desktop tomorrow and do it all over again because why not? Hi, Santa. Why not? Let's just keep repeating ourselves. We love that so much. Right? Hello, Christine. So, technology and myself are not exactly the best friend. Going solo with a nice man I met while dating. I don't know what that means. But if that means what I'm doing, then we've got this all set. If that's what I'm doing, you know, I don't even know. Anyway, hello, Valerie. Hello, Beth. How are you? Going solo with one person. You're committed? I'm committed to going solo with one person until I'm not. And then we'll see what happens. But, it is what it is. But I'm not willing. I'm willing to allow somebody to be in my life that makes me happy in one respect, if that makes sense. But, very much aware that he's not perfect for me. So, but he's Mr. Perfect for right now. Isn't that what they used to say back in the day, going solo? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Cedar. Oh no, Beth. I woke up this morning and it was very, I had a pretty bad headache. So I put some eucalyptus oil on because I was like, oh, allergies, 100% super dehydrated. So make sure you stay hydrated. And Beth, it'd be a really good idea for you to get your vitamin D levels checked out. Okay. Because usually, like, vitamin D deficiency will cause you to be very sensitive to allergens and things of that nature. And I know this because I've watched a lot of people, a lot of doctors talking about it, done some research on it myself. And since I haven't been taking my vitamin D every day because I'm feeling wonderful and healthy. And but I did take it today because I woke up with an allergy headache. And so if you take vitamin D3 regularly, then you can totally knock out your seasonal allergies, anything like that. Hi, Chandra. Valerie says, I'm 65 in a new relationship. That's wonderful. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Thank you very much. This is my my moss agate and my herkimer. Yeah, try that. I take Well, I'm a big girl. I'm probably 220. Magnesium's really good for you, especially if you have anxiety. It's a really good and calming, and if you have the right amount of magnesium in your body, it can help regulate a lot of different things. But I also I take resveratrol, which is good for your skin, anti-aging properties. It's a really great antioxidant. I just, I take a lot of vitamins, y'all. I take a really good multi-mushroom supplement. Has 10 different types of mushrooms. I take zinc. I take zinc picolinate. I take Randy is a doctor, Dr. Randy. I take zinc also, Randy. So I take a lot of vitamins. So yeah. I know you need to take the magnesium because the magnesium will help relax you. Okay, definitely. I also want to talk about this amazing oil that I got. And I cannot give a testimonial about it other than the fact that if you look up the properties and what it's good for, you'll see that it's good for so many freaking things. Just the combination. So I bought this stuff and I just got it today. It smells amazing. It smells clean and fresh and really really lovely and whatever. It's called moringa oil infused with blue lotus, and it's from Ritual Oils. This company is in Australia, so it's going to take like a month for you to get your oil wherever you are. Okay, and it's very very spendy. But it's many things. If you look it up, but I bought it because the universe is like, you should buy that, and I'm like, okay, and I just do whatever I'm told to do. And it's also very good. It's got moringa oil and blue lotus flower oil extracts in it, and it's really good for anxiety and depression and stuff like that. And I got it, and I'm like, Emma has social anxiety and stuff like that, and it's good to help. It's mood elevating, and it's good. It's good for all these different. It has a lot of different health benefits. But anyway. Okay, so we're gonna do paid readings today. The mushroom supplement, sure. It's let me look on my Amazon real quick. I just made a business Amazon, so it's a different setup. Let me see. Maybe it's listed in my buy again. I know I have it on auto delivery, so it should be in my things. But I get it on Amazon. I like to look at the ingredients to make sure there's no extra junk in there that I don't need. Right? I take resveratrol, sublingual. They're sublingual pills. I take those. Very powerful magnesium I take. Very good magnesium. What else? Where's my mushrooms? Of course, they don't put it in the actual order that you've purchased things. They make it some kind of... Okay, so let me go to... health. Where are you? I'm sorry. I'm just trying. Somebody asked me about this, and so I'm just trying to get it real quick because I don't... Why is it... Okay, we're not going to do buy again. We're going to look at your orders because it should be in there. There's recently purchased. It's called Okay, this is what it is. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Mushroom complex, and it has 10 different mushrooms in it. And it says 10-in-1 mushroom complex capsules, 5,000 milligrams. And it's a 3-month supply, and it's only $16.99. So what is that, like $6 a month? It's not expensive. And since I started taking the mushroom, like, honestly, I haven't gotten sick. Everybody else is getting sick. My mom's insisting that COVID's going to pop up all over the place, and I don't think it will. But who am I? What do I know? Oh, it's cold and flu season. I'm like, well, yeah, whatever. But that's what I got. Anyway, that's what I got. So anyways, how is everybody? How are you guys? I feel fabulous today. Maybe it's the oil. Maybe I just feel fabulous today. I do have my mocha frappuccino. I had to, Emma decided she wanted to go to a youth group at a church in town here. Her friend invited her to it, so I brought her to that. So I have to be done by 8 o'clock. So I'm only going to do a few readings tonight. So if you absolutely want to be one of the people to have a reading tonight, hurry up and go and send your donation. How many milligrams of magnesium? Oh, let me, I don't know. I don't keep track of these things. Let me check. I know that if you take too much, that, it might give you issues with your bowels or whatever. I don't take too much. I take just the right amount. It's good to help regulate your body systems. It's 2,253 milligrams per serving. It has, it's a 3-in-1, and it has 420 milligrams of magnesium, L-threonate, biglycerate, chelate, malate for brain, sleep, stress, cramps, headaches, energy, heart. And this is the magnesium that I take from. Okay, so are we done talking about vitamins? Can I just check? Oh yeah, absolutely, Rhonda. Just hang out. Just hang out. Just hang out. Hi, Sheldon. How are you feeling today? How are you? Are you any better? Are they fun mushrooms? No, they're just regular unfun mushrooms, but mushrooms are wonderful. I love mushrooms. I think they're amazing. It's a lot of fun, guys. Really? I'm so happy about that. I'm so glad. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So that healing ball of energy that I sent to you helped a little bit. That makes me thrilled. Oh, you're clocking in late, Elspeth. That's it. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Hi, Ben. How are you? Did you get your funds all together for your tattoo, and where are you going to place it? Ben, where have you been? I got my tattoo, and it's on my leg. I got the color. I mean, not the color. I got the black and white. I'll show you a picture since I don't drop trow on screen. Mushrooms, absolutely. They're fabulous. They're the best. Okay, so this, talk your way. Yeah, you're in trouble. So, okay. So here's my tattoo on my leg. And I took the film off yesterday. And so it's a little peely right now. My my dragon, my dragon's peeling. But otherwise, all fine and good. No areas of irritation or anything like that. And then on the 16th of February, I get it colored. So that'll be great. You have mushrooms every morning, Marissa? Yes, they're very good for you. If there's a reason you're seeing that, Sheldon, perhaps you should get them. Chewables, though. I'm not sure about chewables. That's kind of interesting, don't you think? Thank you. Thank you, guys. So tonight, if you're interested, we're going to do, ow, son of a biscuit. How did I, ow, that hurt. Thanks, Liz. Your next free reading will only be half of a card. That's right. You chew two every morning. That's interesting, Sheldon. Maybe you should get it. Maybe the universe is trying to tell you that you need to take this supplement. Those could be those might be the fun ones. Make sure if it says microdose on it that you take very small doses of the fun ones. That's wonderful, Ben. I'm so glad that you were aware enough to get that. That's amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to hear that. Definitely microdosing those ones. I don't do any of those things regularly or at all. My son made me do a microdose of mushrooms with him one time, and really, it just made me really happy. It didn't do anything else to me. It just made me really smiley because I'm already thrilled to be here, you know. Yes. Thank you for asking, Sheldon. I got them in the mail the other day. And I've just been trying to think like how best to present. I might do it in my office because I'm going to need a very dark place and then also like one of those tiny little maglite flashlights and something to glue my crystals together that's not actually going to glue them together because I don't want them actually glued together. I just want them stuck together temporarily. I don't know. I for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I have been given so much information in my my reliving of my whole soul experience, and there are certain things that have stuck out to me that I have been reminded of repeatedly. And one of them is this visual aid to help people understand how energy works and who you are and what you are and all of that good stuff. And recently I bought 30 clear quartz crystals so I could try to do this demonstration for everybody and make a video about it. So thank you for asking, Sheldon. Yes, I got them and I'm just really kind of like figuring in my brain. So it really is very similar to the concept of these. This is why I love this hexagon pattern with the bees like so very much. It's just so accurate. It's so accurate to describe like how we're all connected and the like the 6 degrees of separation between everyone. And I really feel like there's so many different concepts that are like if I had the time and the resources, to put together all of the concepts that are in my head and just take them and just combine them all together, kind of like I'm doing with this healing session that I'm doing, where I'm combining all of these different healing modalities into one very powerful healing session. If I could do that with all of these different examples and concepts and just combine them all into one, you know, you guys, oh, like life would be explained, you know, and I really think that's awesome. But like right now, I don't have the time and resources to do all that. Like it would have to pay my bills because it would be one of those things that like once you dive into it, you're going to need to compile like a whole bunch of information to be able to prove the theory. You know what I mean? So, anyways, Enough about that. Metaphysics, quantum physics, whatever they're calling it these days, when they realize, science realizes that spirit is real and that everything is not in the seen universe, quantum physics. Um, I was there all along. So, anyway, maybe maybe a hole in them. I don't understand the comment, Rhonda. A hole in what? Dang, I missed a part of the supplement talk. I prefer legal jellies in Canada, but just pain relief, nausea issues when I had them, and appetite boosting. We were just talking about. Somebody said they had allergies. Somebody said that they should take vitamin D3 in a high quantity dose, like for every 36 pounds of body weight, you should take 1,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily. So I weigh like 220 pounds. So I take 5,000 IU, and that's not too much. So, because I'm a big, tall girl, I'm 5'9", and I'm voluptuous. That's what they call it now. Instead of saying morbidly obese, they just say I'm a BBW. Yes, see, and Ben takes 20,000 IUs of vitamin D every day. Flock of squirrels running down the rabbit hole. Yeah, a string to hang them together. Yeah, you would have to put holes in them, and I don't want to put holes in them because of what I'm trying to show. It's hard to explain, but I'm thinking about sticking them together with some kind of like a clear, you can make like goopy stuff that's sticky. I was thinking about doing that with like clear glue or something like that's not going to be permanently stuck together. I just need them to stick together, but I still need it to be viscous and clear so that the light can go through it. Use gum. I need it to be clear though. So it's like I don't want to glue them permanently. I want to glue them temporarily. You know what I mean? I might even just like use a big rubber band and rubber band them together. So I don't know. I just haven't figured it out yet. But once I figure it out, I'm gonna make the video and show y'all, and it'll be great. But updates on me. I did purchase a website for my new healing. It hasn't been published yet. Like I said, I'm still working on it because I did it all on my phone today and posted the images and all the services and all the information, everything on my phone, and then went to publish it, and the preview was like the standard fake page. I'm like, why? What's going on? So I have to do it on my website, and I have to do it on my laptop, and I'm not really thrilled about that, but I have to do it all over again. So I'll do that tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. Velcro. It has to be clear. It has to be clear. Talk to my joints for pain when I was a kid. They became exactly. So, who wants a reading tonight? There's a lot of energy. Commando strips. It has to be clear. They have to be clear. I'm definitely feeling that espresso. I don't know if y'all noticed. Definitely feeling the espresso. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. It's already been a week since my birthday. It's crazy. Anyway, let's get back to work. Alien tape. What's alien tape? Is that clear? I don't know. Is it clear? Caroline, these are paid readings tonight. So if you would like a reading, they're $25. We did free readings last night for over 2 hours. Double-sided tape. Transparent tape? If you would like a reading tonight, they're $25. Like I said, we did free readings for over 2 hours last night. That's my once a week of free readings. Anything after that is paid readings. So that's how we do it. I give, and then if you feel like it at some point later in the week, you give back or you don't. And then you just show up for the free readings, and that's fine too. I don't care. Yes, of course, Ben. How can I help you? Okay, Morgan. What kind of reading would you like, Morgan? Girls got to eat, that's right. No problem, Caroline. I totally understand. I totally understand. Okay, Ben. So this is spirit. You got it. Miss Morgan? Spirit messages. You got it. Let's see what happens. So I have an older gentleman coming in with a C name. This is going to be a first or last name with a C name. He's pointing to his ear. I don't know if he had a hearing problem in just one ear or both of his ears, but he's pointing to my right ear. So he could also mean just the right ear. Okay. He could have had like hearing aids or just talked really loudly because he had a hearing problem. I feel like he had like a hearing aid or something. He's also pointing out to me a younger person, a younger male. He's talking about the family tree, generations, generation after generation. I feel like there's always one person. What is this? What are we talking about? One in every generation. He said it's like a black sheep, but not a black sheep. He's like he said it's a white sheep, not a black sheep, a white sheep. So this is just making me believe like there's a pure heart, a pure soul in every generation of your family. Morgan, do you understand this? Do you know who he's talking about? Is he talking about you? He keeps showing me the tree of life. Do you have something like this in your home? Or like a tattoo or a piece of jewelry or something? The tree of life is what he's showing me. The fruit of the tree. The fruit. He's showing me apples. So I also have like an older female stepping forward. I'm getting two different names, and I don't know. Your aunt has a tree of life necklace. I I actually saw a tree of life necklace, and that's why I said that. You're not really sure. No, no, no. Do you know somebody in your life who is just the sweetest could be, the sweetest person? This is going to be somebody, um, your generation. A pure heart, a pure soul is what I'm seeing. Okay. And so then I have an older female coming in and she's making me feel, she's giving me two different names. And I'm not sure if they're specifically the names that she wants me to relay or the initials of the names. So I'm going to tell you Eleanor and Beatrice. Okay. So I don't know if she just means an E or a B, or if that's two different people's names that you know. If this is her name, I'm getting pain in my side here right below my rib. So this is going to be the liver. She might have had issues with her liver, diabetes. Um, she's showing me like a really frilly, not frilly, I'm sorry. What is the word I'm looking for? What is the word? What is the word? So she's showing me the bed skirt. She's showing me like a white bed skirt on a bed. Um, if it's just like it's really done up. It's got like a white bed skirt and then a big comforter on it. I don't know if this is your bed, if this was her bed, if she had like a very flowery type. I don't know, but there was always a bed skirt. Okay. And she keeps giving me pain in my ribs, specifically one spot in my rib. So there is a possibility that she could have fallen down and hurt herself when she was alive and like broke a rib, bruised a rib, and it feels like the very bottom rib. And this would make a lot of sense if she had fallen down. So, do you know an older woman who might have broken her rib in a fall? I just love these. I gave you a lot of information, Morgan. I'm just waiting to see if you have anything to say about any of it. Okay, Chloe. Not that I can think of. Okay. I feel like you specifically wanted to talk to one person. And I think that you had your mind set on communicating with one person. And that's why these messages aren't resonating with you. Okay. Because when we have, and if you did specifically want to speak to one person, then maybe you should tell me, because otherwise I'm just going to tell you what they're telling me and you're not going to get it. Do you know what I mean? And then tomorrow, when it's all said and done and the ashes have settled to the ground, it'll all make sense. Yeah, mine's does too. What does yours do too? This is a You were thinking of Diane. Okay. I knew you were thinking of a specific person that you wanted to communicate with. Is this woman an older woman for you? Is this going to be a grandmother or an older aunt or an older female from a different generation of yours? Okay. And I really am seeing somebody wearing, um, they have their arm in a sling. A motherfucker. Okay, I got you, Ben. I got you written down on the list, bud. Does she know your aunt? Do these people know your aunt? Do you know if they would have been able to communicate these different things about Diane, if she's talking about the bed skirt in the bedroom, I'm also getting a lot of pain in my much lower back. Okay, and so this to me, like she might have been dealing with sciatica, she might have been dealing with different like musculoskeletal pain. She's talking about 2 years, and I don't know if this has been 2 years since she's been gone, or if this has been 2 years that she was ill or that she was afflicted with something, but she's telling me 2 years. She wants you to know she's happy to be here. Okay. She said that you've been worrying a lot for no reason. She had a tumor on her spine. Is it okay? So this is why I'm feeling in her lower. Okay. It feels like, did she fall? Because I'm still trying to figure out the messages I was receiving. Like, did she fall? Is this, she could have, hi, Natasha. She could have like cracked a rib falling down because maybe uh, losing control of her legs or something. Like, I'm trying to figure out what this was about, but she's definitely showing me wearing a sling on her arm. And it's one of those ones that like they tie around you. It's so you don't move your arm, and so you can like heal your ribs. She could have even just bruised it. It didn't have to be broken completely, but she's specifically showing me a spot on the rib. So she's also mentioning she's pulling back to what I said a second ago about worrying a lot about things that you don't have to worry about. Things like you've been stressing about things that are outside of your control. And she's shaking her finger at you like, you better calm down. We don't want to we don't want to go down that road. What road? The way she's thinking. So have you been questioning, or like has your mind kind of gotten away from you as far as like being suspicious about something or worrying about something? Because she's making me feel like there's some kind of relationship here or a person in your life that you're just like you're starting to question um everything about them. You're starting to question, what they're doing, what they're saying, who they're talking to, and like just all this stuff. And I just heard she's done this before. Look what happened last time. Does this make sense to you, Morgan? Are you creating a self-fulfilling prophecy? My cat is snoring. And this time it's Lucky. It's not Jack, because Lucky's chill and she'll just lay there, and Jack's a pain in the ass. Morgan, are you there? Morgan. Morgan. Not that I'm aware of. LOL, I'll have to think. Okay. I feel like this is a very specific message for you and somebody that you've been doubting. You've been doubting them a lot lately, and I'm not sure if it's you that she's talking about or somebody else in your life that you've been questioning. So if you're questioning yourself, if you're second guessing, if you're overanalyze, if you're overthinking, it just feels to me like she's talking about a self-fulfilling prophecy, and that you're maybe overanalyzing something so much that you're creating the situation. Okay. So But that's what I have for you, and she wants you to not to try not to do that so much. Okay, try not to overanalyze, try not to overthink everything, beat it into the ground is what she's telling me. Let's try not to do that because she specifically said, remember what happened last time. So I'm not sure what you've got going on in your life, or, and I'm getting a lot of validation that this is a very specific message for you, to stop overthinking. And I know that's easier said than done, but distract yourself. Okay, distract yourself when you start, questioning yourself and, questioning everything that you've said or done, or not making decisions because this may be, or this may be, or this may be. Just stop over analyzing everything. Okay. When are you usually live? How much for spiritual reading for my father? I'm usually live. When I do go live, it's usually about this time, whatever time it is where you are. It's usually between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which would be 8:30 and 9:30 Eastern Time. Um, and the price of the readings varies. Just depends what I'm feeling like doing. Just depends. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Morgan. Let's go to Ben. Whatever Ben needs to hear. What does Ben need to hear? We have come so far to tell you this message this evening. The House of the Rising Sun. The Leo. The Lion, the Warrior. He stands proud. He knows who he is. There will be backbiting. They will try to take down the Leo, the House of the Rising Sun. Ben, you'll stand in the army to defend the king. Mental sharpness. Be ready. Sharpen your sword. Mental sharpness. The House of Cards will fall. The House of the Rising Sun will rise. The Leo, the King, the Lion. But you have to go on this journey alone through the forest. Find the place where you can sharpen your mind. Find the place where your spirit can find you. Ben, I'm seeing you, ooh, um, I can see you like walking. I don't know if you like to hike. Good Lord, I'm freezing. I don't know if you like to hike or what this is, but I'm seeing you like walking up a hill. Um, I'm seeing it, it looks like you're hiking. You're hiking up like a hill, mountain or something. And then I can see you sitting cross-legged like you're going to meditate. And it's not the very top of the hill, but it's like a little bit of a clearing and there's a flat rock. I feel like so many people have stopped there. I feel like so many people have sat there, and I think that this is a very important spot. It feels to me like some kind of a like an energy center. Uh, what the fuck was that? An energy center, like a ley line, some kind. There's some like I'm seeing like this huge beam of light just shooting up through your body, up. This is like where you what you're where the soul meets the body and becomes one. And when I was hearing the message about sharpening your sword, I was being shown a sword like on the tarot card decks, which is all about the mind. This is all about the mental body, sharpening your wits, getting getting that razor sharp focus. There's the glass house. That sounds right. Yes. There's a Shambhala inside the mountain. Do you understand what I'm talking about? This there's just a little flat rock, and you're sitting cross-legged on it. You know, like people do when they're going to meditate. The lion. It was a beautiful message. You understand? This is old energy. It's why I moved house. Yes. And I feel like so many people have sat on this rock, and I feel like this is why it's an important place. It's because so many of people have been drawn here, so many people have come here over the ages, thousands of years. This place has been something that people are pulled to. And this isn't even the end of the road. Like there's more to walk, there's more, but it's just this one. It almost looks like a black rock, even. It just, I don't know if it's like, I don't know. It's just so smooth, you know. It's like it's like it almost feels like nature made it welcoming. This rock, you know. I don't know which collective each mountain is a family. It starts with H. Is there one that starts with H? Because I heard it starts with H. And this place, this spot where you stop, it faces the rising sun, wherever the sun rises. Well, I mean, Ben, we're all aliens, to be fair. Once you all face the east. Okay. Um, if it starts with an H, whatever the mountain is called. But that was a message from a different star system for you. You're welcome. Good luck. Natasha says payments sent. Okay. No problem. Your son is a Leo. I don't know what this was about. To me, it almost felt like I honestly got the indication that it was something to do with the political climate. That's what it felt like to me when they were talking about the house of cards falling. I got the impression from the energy that that's what it was talking about, and so I think it's probably talking about the house of cards built on lies, and I feel like it has something to do with that. Okay, like what's going on politically in our country right now. So I'm not sure, and it feels to me like, and it doesn't necessarily represent an individual person, like you're supposed to support one person or something like that. To me, it feels like you have to be ready to be a warrior for the light. You know what I mean? And so, and you're being called to get attuned, to sharpen your wits, and to be strong mentally, spiritually. That's what I'm seeing for you. Okay. All right, Miss Chloe. All right, I only got 42 more minutes, so we got to get moving here. Miss Chloe, how can I help you? We're offering past life readings tonight. We're doing spirit messages, whatever spirit needs you to know, and medical scans. How can I help you? I got to pick my daughter up at 8, so we're not going to take any more donations tonight. The donations are closed. Spirit. Okay, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Chloe, the very first thing that I'm hearing for you, what I keep hearing is she's allowed to be wrong. She's allowed to be wrong. And I just keep hearing that over and over again. And it just makes me feel like perhaps you're a little too hard on yourself sometimes. And perhaps you don't take being wrong very well. Perhaps it truly bothers you and you don't like to admit it when you're wrong. I personally love being wrong because I'm right entirely too often. And so when I'm wrong, it really humbles me and it makes me remember that I'm just a human being and I am not perfect. So I really enjoy being wrong. Um, I like being corrected because it just reminds me, like I said, I don't know everything. Um, so and it's a learning process and it helps you grow, it helps you evolve, and it helps you realize that there's so much out there that you could expand into. Yes. And that you are perfectly perfect the way that you are right now, even though you have a hard time being wrong. They're talking about your vision right now. They're talking about um, fluctuations in your vision, or like like needing glasses, or not being able to see as clearly as you used to. Whether they mean that literally or metaphorically, could be both. And they're showing me you getting up and stretching and you're just really tired. She's very tired. So it just feels to me like you're not sleeping very well, or you're not going to sleep when you should be. You're not getting enough sleep. And they're like showing me walking to a refrigerator and getting milk. I know personally that this does actually help you sleep, which is weird. It's super weird to me. I'm not a fan of milk, but I do know that any time that I have had milk at night, very tired constantly. Okay, you're not getting enough sleep. Okay. And they're showing me drinking a glass of milk. Like, you know, the very few times that I got in the habit of having like a bowl of cereal before bed, because my cousin does that. She always has a bowl of cereal at night. Like I did it a couple times, and man, that just really makes you tired. For some reason, the milk, man, I don't know what they put in that shit, but it's definitely, it could be the vitamin D. I don't really know, but I know that it will help you sleep. So you might want to give that a try. Let me see what else I have for you. I'm seeing rose quartz, and I just keep hearing rose quartz for you. So this is a heart-centered stone, rose quartz. I don't know if you own any rose quartz. I would love for you to carry it around with you if you can, or just when you're not doing anything, you can either hold it in your hand or place it on your chest when you're lying down. This is imbalance in the heart chakra. Okay. And this is the lower heart, not the higher heart. So this is the self-love. The lower heart is all about loving yourself, loving everything about you, forgiving people. Don't drink it before bed. Maybe you should. Yes. Um, you don't own a rose quartz. I think you should get one. Okay. Because it's all about the self-love here. Let me see what else you want me to tell her. Because I am seeing like dark circles under your eyes. We definitely need to get this sleeping schedule fixed. We're having trouble sleeping. Do you sleep with a television on? I want to, if you do sleep with a television on, could you just like turn it off for a few nights and see if it works better for you? Straight from a cow milk does this. That's what I'm talking about, cow's milk. There's no self-love. Okay, I want you to get a rose quartz bracelet then. Okay, because I want you to wear it. Every day you do have dark circles under your eyes. Okay. I want you to get a rose quartz bracelet. I do also want to remind you, Chloe, that my healing session will help you with all of these things if you're interested in getting it. I do take payment plans because I know that it's a little pricey, but it's definitely worth the money. Okay, so if anyone's interested in my new quantum catalyst healing session, it's the price is on my website. I'll be posting it tomorrow, and you can make monthly payments and prepay and then get your healing session. But honestly, it's definitely worth it. And I highly recommend it. If nothing else, you need to get your chakras aligned. Okay, because your heart chakra is really stuck. Also keep the TV on every night. Okay, turn it off. Just turn it off. If you want to put some music on very low, if you have to have noise or something like that, try that. You can also try YouTube, like binaural beats. You can do a sleep meditation. Okay. There's a lot of different binaural beat sleep meditations available on YouTube. You can always go to the ones, I try the ones that have the highest views. You know what I mean? Because there's some that have over 1 million views. And so that to me just means like it probably works. But listen to it for a little while. And if you're not feeling it, try a different one. Because there's so many different ones that you can use. And you can get a sleep meditation that helps you go to sleep. You can listen to binaural beats that helps repair your body while you're sleeping. I highly recommend binaural beats. And if you really want to get crazy, you can type in Hold on. I'll tell you what to type in. This
in 1939
is a commercial, obviously.
Headed by John D. Rockefeller decided to put together a global
skip. So if you really want to get crazy, write this down. Put this in YouTube, okay? Nikola Tesla 369 code music. Okay? It's going to look like that. All right? Write that down, everybody. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot and write that down, okay? And you put that on if you have YouTube on your phone or like a Roku or something like that. All right? Put that on when you go to sleep at night. That will heal your body. This 369 is a frequency. Nikola Tesla was an extremely gifted man. Okay, so this will help repair your body at a cellular level. So you put that on, that'll help you. Okay, so whatever it is that is not well in your energy, this can help. It's not going to fix everything, obviously, but this is what I listen to sometimes when I'm not feeling my best, y'all. I put on this and I go to sleep. Okay, so there's that. I have it liked and saved, right? Okay, so there's that. What else do I want to tell her? Your belly button started painting. Pulling something out of you, Ben. Okay, so what else do I want to tell her? So they're telling me that you're ready for a new beginning. Okay. It's time. It's time. So I want you to do these practices. I want you to do the healing frequencies, the sleep meditations, binaural beats, whatever you feel comfortable with. Drink a little bit of milk at night to help you fall asleep. I always sleep like a log when I drink milk before bed. It's weird. I don't like milk. I sleep like a log most of the time anyways, but you do not, so you need the help. The magnesium that we talked about earlier will also help you sleep at night. It's nature's relaxant. You can take it in the morning. It'll regulate your body systems, and then it'll help you get a good night's sleep. So try that also. Do you have your ears pierced? Because I'm seeing like little green, like emeralds or something in your ears. Emeralds are also for the heart. Little, because I'm seeing like little green. It's either going to be like peridot, jade, or emerald. There's some kind of a green stone that I'm seeing, like little studs in your ears, green stones. You have gauges? They're showing me green stones. I don't know what that means. Maybe you can get some gauges made out of jade. Or look for some, okay? Look for some that are made out of jade crystal. Because jade crystal is also for the heart chakra. And it's also for luck and prosperity. So maybe there's many different reasons why you should have jade. Okay? That's what I have for you, Chloe, and I hope it's helpful. Okay, we're going to do Natasha. How can I help you, Natasha? And even just what a oh, so you don't trust Elspeth, you didn't trust my meaning of the cards. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's like, I went and read the definition in the book. Spirit message. Okay. Oh, yes. Let me see. Let me see what I have for you, Natasha. Let's see what the universe wants you to know. So I'm hearing that you have a loved one that you've been missing. Now, this is somebody that passed from heart related issues. They either had a heart attack uh, by some way, um, something caused a heart attack, caused their heart to stop, or they actually had like a heart attack from heart disease. This feels like a male to me, and he feels rather thin. Like, I don't know if this is from drugs or if this is just from old age. I have no idea. I'm just seeing a thin body. And I'm getting like a TH, like Thomas. It could also represent the last name with a TH. Somebody, it could be them that they're talking about or somebody that they know. I don't know why I'm doing this. You know how when people are sometimes when people are concentrating, they'll make them do like a weird face. That's the impression that I'm getting. This is like just somebody who when they're concentrating about something, they're just like they're like doing this thing with their tongue. They're also talking about Halloween. So I don't know if this is because this was a significant time in their life when something happened to them. It could be around the time of their passing or their birth, or it could be like a favorite holiday. I'm not really sure, but they're mentioning Halloween for some reason. Do you understand who these messages are from, Natasha? I have several members of your soul family. Now, these are going to be, they don't have to be specifically just your blood family. These are people that you've loved, people that you've known in your life. It doesn't have to be people that are just specifically blood related to you. It could be um, love relationships. It could be friends, coworkers, people that you've cared for if you've worked in the care industry. You do know who this is. What is their first name? I have three different people. Brian. Okay, I have three different people here. I also have somebody who passed from something lung related. This could be cancer, emphysema. It could even be COVID, lung cancer, some kind of like COPD, something lung related. Some kind of it could even be like cystic fibrosis. It could be something like this, but it's something lung related. They want you to know that they can breathe easy now. Brian, sorry, my phone corrected me. No problem. It's okay. Um, it doesn't matter if your phone corrects you. It's okay. Yes, your grandmother. Okay, so you understand that. And then I also have somebody who had problems with their colon or lower part of the abdomen. Okay, the lower right side. So either this could be either like a colon cancer. It could be that they had like ovarian cancer. This is somewhere down in the lower left side of the abdomen, whoever this person is. Okay, but your grandmother is here, and she just wants you to know that she's okay. She wants you to know that she loves you. That she's, excuse me, sending you lots of love and teddy bears. Your grandmother, your grandfather. Okay, great. Love and teddy bears. Did she give you a teddy bear at some point? Do you recall? This might have been a very long time ago. Because she's making a reference to stuffed animals. So I don't know if you had a collection of stuffed animals or one very special stuffed animal when you were a kid. It feels like it has like some kind of a bow or something around its neck, like made out of ribbon. You know how they would put like the red, like satin ribbons or something around the neck? You did. Okay. She's talking about putting on her dancing shoes. I'm not sure why. If your grandmother loved to dance when she was younger, yes, white with a red ribbon. Okay, because she was showing me a red ribbon. She's showing me putting on her dancing shoes. She's just making me feel like she loved to dance when she was younger, like way younger. And she's also telling me that you're not much of a dancer. That's not it's not a thing for you. She did love to dance because she's showing me these shoes, man, and they're old school. I tell you what, they're like white pleather, like patent leather looking like heels. I don't even know. Uh, not full heels, but like the thick. Not really a dancer. Yeah, that's what she's telling me. You're not really a dancer. She said, but there's other things that you'd like to do. She said, you do like to go out. Are you a drinker? Because she's talking about, um, the shoes that I'm talking about, they're ugly, man. I mean, that's just my opinion. She's smacking me on the arm right now, but I'm just saying they're not my style. They're definitely old school shoes. Whew. Um, are you a drinker? Because she's talking about you going out and having a drink. I see them. I know what she's saying. Yeah, they're wretched. But okay, and she's talking about you listening to music. So she's just showing me putting headphones in and listening to music and drowning out the world. Okay, do you understand this? Is this like music really important to you? This feels like older music. It doesn't feel like today's music. It feels like maybe from like the 2000s or something. Yes? Do you understand that? Like older music, like older, I don't know. She's also showing me you coloring, not coloring, grandma. She's calling it coloring. You stopped listening to music lately. Okay, so she wants you to listen to older music. Okay, stuff that you used to like 20 years ago. Okay, listen to that. And then she's showing me you like drawing. And it could be with colored pencils or whatever, but whatever this is you're drawing, she's showing me like a sketchbook or a drawing pad and you're like drawing in it. Does that make sense to you? Okay. She said, tell her she has a lot of potential. She says you have a lot of potential and she wants you to keep doing that. Okay. Because I feel like I'm like sitting in the passenger seat of a car and I'm waiting and I've got my headphones in and I've got my sketch pad and you used to draw all the time. Yeah. And I'm just zoned out and I'm waiting for someone and I don't know who this is, but it's like when you have to bring people somewhere or you have to wait for somebody in the car and you just zone out, put your music on, do your do your sketches, you know. Hi Audrey. Many blessings to you. So this is what she's saying she wants you to do. You used to do that. That's what I'm seeing. And this is what she wants you to do. Put the old music on, stuff you haven't listened to for a while, and just get back in the swing of it, okay? That's crazy, Ben. But that's the message that I have for you, Natasha. And I hope that it resonates with you. So get back into the swing of what you enjoy. Okay. That's the overall message I got from these people that have came, 3 different people that have came forward for you to deliver this message. They want you to start doing what you enjoy doing. Like it's your own kind of form of meditation. You know what I mean? Just like kind of zoning out and allowing yourself to not have stress in that moment. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful message. So I was wondering if you have any suggestions on where to buy any crystals, like someone you know, or good online shops for quality crystals. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna type. Okay. So Chloe, I highly recommend, and I'm putting on the screen. Helps with your anxiety. Absolutely. I highly recommend Gaia's Gifts group online. It's a group. You can join the group, and they have live shows. I think once a week on Saturday nights. So you can look Saturday night. She's a personal friend of mine. Like I've been to her house and hung out with her, and she's a personal friend of mine. Okay, her name is Kat Norton, and she's a beautiful, beautiful person, like a beautiful soul. She's a very high vibrational, beautiful soul, and she's a Reiki master. And so she chooses every single crystal that she is a crystal seller. That's what she does. And she chooses every single crystal by hand. So all of her crystals are good quality, hand selected crystals. She sells bracelets. I think you could probably, I don't know the prices right now, but I'm going to say maybe $10 you can get, 8 or $10 or something. You can get a rose quartz crystal bracelet. You can do it on a live stream. You can ask her for it on the live stream, or you can message her. And that's why I put her name on there. You can message her and say, hey, Misty, told me to contact you. I would like to get a rose quartz bracelet or whatever. Cleansing your crystals, you can cleanse rose quartz. You can cleanse it with water. You can cleanse it in moonlight. You can get some selenite, which I keep my deck of cards on a selenite block. She has those things as well. You can get a little piece of selenite for maybe $4. Not a big deal. There's lots of different ways to cleanse your crystals. Okay. You can ask her about that too. She's also a very fast shipper. As soon as you pay for your order, she packs it up and she ships it out. Even when she does her lives and it's like, tons of people buying things, she's, if you pay your invoice right away, she's got it shipped out like within 2 days. She's a really fast shipper, and it's just she's a really good business person, and she's got really great energy. So if you contact her, if anyone's interested, in getting crystals online and you don't know where to go, she has a huge, amazing showroom. Like she's the only person that I really buy crystals from. Okay. Like I bought all my clear quartz crystals that we were talking about earlier. I bought from her, I bought this from her. This is a beautiful piece. It's, and what I love about Kat is, along with the crystal, she'll send a little description of what the crystal is for. So this crystal right here that I'm showing you, beautiful. She sends a little cutout and it tells you what they all do. Like dendritic agate is associated with abundance, prosperity, and growth, not just monetary, but in every aspect of one's life. It can enhance one's self-confidence and perseverance, as well as transform negative energies, both in the environment and the body, into positive energies. She puts it with every single crystal. I have them all over the place. Like I have this one, quantum quattro. Like I really love her. So, well, I'm so glad you enjoyed your reading, Natasha. If anyone is interested in getting a private reading with me, I'm available for private readings. I charge $60 for a 30-minute private reading. Ben, it's interesting that you say that, because I saw Donald Trump as well. And I just got the chills for that. So when Trump gets back into office, and I feel like there is 100%, that is 100% going to happen. I feel like there's going to be a lot of need for light workers and truth tellers when that happens. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing that he's going to be back in office. I think that it's necessary for the evolution of the planet, for whatever happens after that. Okay. I used to collect coins when I was younger. That again help with many things. They do. They're wonderful, and I love crystals, and I have them all over my freaking house. They're everywhere. They're just everywhere. But that's interesting that you saw Donald Trump, because I saw Donald Trump too. And I didn't want to say that because I don't want to make it a political reading. I don't want it to be, but that's what I saw. I saw a house of cards crumbling. And then I heard the house of the rising sun. And then I saw Donald Trump, and then they just kept showing me a lion. And then they just kept showing me his hair. And then I kept seeing a lion, and I was like, okay, so these things are connected in some way. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to see what happens. Every single day is a new opportunity for growth for our country. And, CNN today, CNN finally admitted and, said some negative things about Joe Biden, and how Joe Biden was there when Hunter Biden had business associates, and they said all this stuff on CNN today. So the tide is turning. I'm just saying. But anyways, everything will be swell. We just have to weather the storms together. Okay. So Ben, if you're in Australia, that oil is from Australia. I don't know if you were here at the beginning when I was talking about it, but I got these oils. All the way from Australia, and it took like a month to get it, but it's from the ritualoils.com. And it's moringa oil with blue lotus, and it's supposed to be like an extremely high vibrational oil. So, maybe that's something you should invest in as well, because it smells amazing. First of all, just the smell of it is amazing. And it's like, it was recommended by Teal Swan. And I know that she's a very spiritual person in her own right. So I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot. And I just got it today. And like I said, it smells amazing, and it has so many healing properties. So just something to think about, Ben. But anyways, y'all, I really have to go. I have to go pick up Emma. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. I might be back tomorrow night, most likely. Okay. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Yeah, keep the spiders.